Shall I go to that doctor private and blow on these frauds? No, that won't do. He might tell who told them, and then the king and the duke would make it warm for me. Shall I go private and tell Mary Jane? I doesn't do it. Her face would give them a hint sure. They've got the money, and they'd slide right out and get away with it. No, there ain't no good way but one. I've got to steal that money somehow, and I got to steal it some way that they won't suspicion that I done it. They've got a good thing here, and they ain't a-going to leave till they've played this family and this town for all they're worth. So I'll find a chance time enough. So thinks I'll go and search them rooms, but I recollected that it wouldn't be much like the king to let anybody else take care of that money but his own self.
Well, what is it then? And cut it midland short, because it's better for us to be down there whooping and a-hollering up the morning than up here giving them a chance to talk 'em over.
Well, this is it, Capet. I ain't easy. I ain't comfortable. That doctor lays on my mind. I wanted to know your plans. I've got a notion, and I think it's a sound one.
What is it, Duke?
That we better glide out of this before 3 in the morning and clip it down the river with what we got, especially seeing we got it so easy. Given back to us, flung at our heads, as you may say, when of course we allowed to have to steal it back. I'm for knocking off and lighting out.
Was you in my room the night before last?
No, Your Majesty.
Was you in there yesterday or last night?
No, Your Majesty.
Honor bright now, no lies.
Honor bright, Your Majesty. I'm telling you the truth. I ain't been near your room since Miss Mary Jane took you and the Duke and showed it to you.
Have you seen anybody else in there?
No, Your Grace, not as I remember, I believe.
Stop and think.
Well, I've seen the niggers go in there several times.
What? All of them?
No, leastways, not all at once. That is, I don't think I ever see them come out all at once, but just one time.
Hello? When was that?
It was the day we had the funeral, in the morning. It weren't early because I overslept. I was just starting down the ladder and I see them.
Well, go on. What'd they do? How'd they act?
They didn't do nothing, and they didn't act anyway much as far as I see. They tiptoed away, so I seen, easy enough, that they shoved in there up to Your Majesty's room or something, supposing you was up, and found you weren't up. So they was hoping to slide out of the way of trouble without waking you up, as if they hadn't already waked you up.
Great guns! This is a go!
Is something wrong?
You keep your head shut and mind your own affairs if you got it. We just gotta swallow it and say nothing. Mum's the word for us.
Quick sales and small profits. It's a good business, yes?
I was trying to do for the best and selling them out so quick. If the profit hasn't turned out to be so none lacking considerable, and none to carry isn't my fault any more than it's yourn.
What they'd be in this house yet, and we wouldn't if I could got my advice listened to.